So we're going over to the House markup for this ridiculous Medicaid cuts. 14 million people?
14 million people kicked off of healthcare to enact the biggest tax cuts for the wealthiest people to ever walk the earth.
That's right. And like, we're not cutting people's sickness, we're just cutting how they can take care of themselves if they get sick. That's
and
ridiculous.
Even worse than that, though, it's going to endanger hospitals all across our country, particularly in rural areas, for closure. So it's not just the direct 14 million that are going to be affected for tax cuts for millionaires, but it's also entire hospitals.
It's a little nuts how they're not just doing this to like pay down the deficit or to spend money on something smart. They're literally doing this to enact tax cuts for billionaires.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Wild.
That's exactly right. And you know, I was visiting a small rural hospital in Minnesota, and when I talked to them about these Medicaid cuts, they said, if this happens, it's not a question of if we go out of business, it's just a question of when. That has a huge impact on so many people.
Yeah. I do think the Republicans are underestimating the backlash, so hopefully they'll start to feel the heat tonight.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate what we're doing right now, which is something that in my entire 13 years in the Senate I've rarely done, which is
just walk over to the House.
Well, going to stand in a hearing, going to talk to our colleagues in the House of Representatives. So this is an abnormal action. This is an extraordinary action because of the extraordinary times we're in and the extraordinary threat that we're facing.
And I think it shows a lot of solidarity. That's what we're trying to do, is show that there is huge solidarity to fight against these things.